Oh. I was gonna say hit tweet, then my fucking PC just.
No. Oh no, I'm having a Forza advertisement.
Get owned, idiot. Go
Oh
racing.
no.
Look at all these cars you can never afford in your real life. So instead, spend real money on fake images of these cars. That's what racing games kind of make me
Ugh.
think of.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I think most people that do them get them because they want to own the cars.
But they know they'll never make the fucking six-figure salary required to maintain that. Hell,
This is why the
seven-figure salary.
superior racing game is Burnout Paradise, where you just destroy them for comedic effect.
I'm more of a Midnight Club kind of guy. Do you ever remember those games?
No, no,
Then
I don't.
you're missing out on an experience for me.
I don't know what that means.
Midnight Club is a good game, Ruby. Well, a good series of games. Play Dub Edition.
All right.
I'm referencing
Get
some
in
extremely
position.
obscure shit. What does getting in position mean?
Getting on my desk because I'm just laying on the floor like an asshole right now.
Wow. He looks like some kind of rodent. I say as I accidentally napped for 30 minutes on the floor last night.
Yeah, yeah, moved.
I had a bad week of insomnia this week, Ruby. It finally just all caught up to me last night.
Oh yeah, no, I've been going through it too. It's rough.
Like when they put up the Ubisoft show on the stream, I was like, oh, all right, I can pay attention to this. And then 2 episodes later, I'm just
Just
like, ah,
out like a light.
yep. Now, to be fair, does that say more about my insomnia or more about the Ubisoft show?
Hey, hey, wait.
Like my
Yeah,
my disdain for Ubisoft games is it's not a secret.
yeah, no. I think it's all starting to meld together in my brain.
Mm-hmm.
Like Ubisoft has become a conglomerate that makes the Ubisoft game, like how Bethesda makes the Bethesda game.
Yep, that's
Like
never a good thing,
Bethesda
Ruby.
game is you're gonna the Bethesda game is when you pick up a pear and you mash it into a table and the pear starts vibrating at Mach speeds. And the Ubisoft game is when you climb a tower and it opens the map. And
Great.
those are the two video games that exist on the market.
Yeah, it's funny you should mention that. Transition to Genshin.
You don't climb the tower here, you just touch it and it
And
just
what do you
goes.
do to reach those towers, Ruby? Because I can tell you exactly what I did
Most
to reach that fucking mountain.
most of them are ground level.
Hmm.
Most.
I don't know if I'd agree with that. Anyway, excuse me 1 second. So what I was doing just before we started, which is why Genshin's already up, is I'm getting ready to uncap Neverlet again.
Yeah.
So here's the problem. Neverlet's been really asking me to make a bunch of these, and that's fine.
Uh,
Normally, I'm okay with grabbing these xenochromatic crystals. I,
yeah.
I don't I don't give a shit about grabbing mats from killing enemies, but it's been starting to get to me mentally because
Why?
to get these mats, you have to kill the cute little sea critters.
Most of them are evil. The only ones that aren't are the otters.
The seals?
The seals are evil. They will kill you. The seals will absolutely kill you.
No, no. Here's the thing. So it's fine, right? Because like I could take it when I was uncapping Tainari, because to uncap Tainari, you have to kill those cute little chicken mushrooms.
Yeah.
And as much as I could go, I'm sorry, little one. Oh damn it! As much as I could go, I'm sorry, little one. What happened today, just not even 10 minutes ago, is that you see that bridge over there, the broken one?
Yeah, I see it.
So I went under there because I was trying to reach the Statue of the Seven here, and there was a group of 3 little seahorses that had like the bubble in their nose, seemingly, you know, like when in anime someone's asleep and they like indicate that with the snot bubble.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
It was
yeah.
that. So I understood that these 3 seahorses were asleep, and I just kept hitting them again and again. And they didn't even respond. They just kept getting hit until they died and exploded, Ruby. I just murdered 3 little baby seahorses.
Think of it this way: they would kill you if they could.
If not friend, why friend shaped, Ruby?
Lure you into false sense of security.
I'll never forgive Hoyo for making me kill cute little critters, even if they want to kill me.
Uh,
And
you
I'm just
will
gonna grab this
murder for the
waypoint.
sake of power.
Monsieur Novelet demands
Are
it
you
of
sure you
me.
thought this through?
I
Are you
did.
sure you thought this
I
through?
did. I
Okay.
did. Trust in the plan. What's this? Why is there fucking hail-a-shot?
Decided my destiny.
I would blast my ass off if you knocked you
By
off.
royal decree.
Get the fuck out of here! Fuck you! Oh Jesus! I almost just completely fucking slid off.
Why you walked away from the puzzle? Do the puzzle.
I want the waypoint first in case I fall off like a dumbass.
Okay.
Oh man, but yeah, that's been my Never Let experience so far. Actually, I showed you I got a full set for him, right?
Yeah.
And I got him this. I mean, I'm not gonna get any particularly better weapon for him unless I spend money.
No, yeah, that's perfectly fine.
Platforming scares me, Ruby. I've been playing Castlevania for a month, and platforming scares the shit out of me.
We could do.
Don't
with
worry,
some
you have a
more
glider here. You're safe.
Some of those Castlevania ports fucked me up because some of them do not play at all like the others. So, like, I'll be like, yeah, this is what a jump is like in this Castlevania game. Why the fuck did I just clip through the floor? And it's because, like, I can't turn in the air and shit like that. It's just fucking awful. Thankfully, the nightmare's over. For another year.
God.
Oh,
Anyway,
yeah. Let's do this
we're
first. I'm forgetting all my dailies,
oh,
Ruby.
jeez, quit. What is going on here?
What?
Why
My
is
tea
everything
house?
maxed out?
Oh, yeah, because I fucking haven't logged in a day. It's fine.
That shit takes like a week to build up. The fuck you mean you haven't logged in a day?
I have a lower level, remember?
All right, all right.
Don't mind the haphazard decorations.
I mean, you're starting to put things down. It's starting to exist.
Also, it's Eula.
There you go, Yula. Hello.
Maybe.
One day you'll be good.
Oh, shoot. Eh. Anyway, I have Nervala trapped in my basement. I should, let's just make some random crap. There we go. Let's level up that trust. Wait. I also love that the game keeps giving you dogs. It's great. Pinewood. Let's. Sure. These.
Wood.
Alright. Now we can fuck off.
If you ever.
Obtain wood. Equip. You
Dope.
must deforest the lands. Doki.
Why is he in the stairs?
Don't worry about it.
Alright, which quest am I looking for? I already
You
scrolled
can
past
check
it.
the name.
It's Historia Antigua, I think.
If we have time, we can start one of the like 30 fucking quest long fucking Sumeru side quest chains. They're like fucking like 80 hours long.
Where the hell is it?
You can open your journal and check the name again. Historia Antiqua.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. But I couldn't see it.
Hmm.
I think I'm blind, Ruby.
Okay, wait. Let's go scroll slowly because it's the fucking
Divination is about precisely
subtitle, not
foretelling
the
one's
top
written
name.
destiny.
There it is.
Over-embellishing that fate
There you
only
go.
leads
What?
to misconception.
Oh, that's why I could. That's why I was saying.
Yeah, you need to exit co-op mode.
Paimon? What did she mean by that?
She's daydreaming. Don't worry about her. She does not have a wallet, Quip. She goes entirely off your generous donations to her.
My wallet's starting to get a little light. Nervalet's a little expensive to level up. That boy is pricey. But damn if it isn't worth it.
Yes.
Now then.
If you need extra materials, you can come into my world and just genocide the local population.
Oh, right. This is the quest I got jump scared for. I tell you I told you what happened, right?
No.
So I was collecting the Geoculi here because I wanted to max out the Statue of the Seven for reasons.
Stamina. I mean, stamina.
Yeah.
Is the reason.
So there was one that was on this fucking boat, but I went the wrong way and suddenly, hello, traveler.
You trigger a different quest.
I triggered the fucking the Zhongli quest.
Oh, so we're going back to redo this.
Yes, I fucking Alt F4 because I got scared.
Oh, jeez. All right, we're doing this.
Scry the sky.
We're about to teleport back to year 1 Genshin riding.
Hell yeah!
Hell
My
yeah.
my favorite Genshin writing. That season 1 fresh doe-eyed writing.
It's okay. We have to get all the world bosses unlocked eventually. Might as well fucking do it now.
Is this the last one?
So, I think you've gotten Raiden, you've gotten Sumerus. Oh yeah, I think that's about right.
Well, you can't avoid the Sumeru one. That one's literally the main story.
No, there's. Oh wait, no, you haven't done the Sumeru one then.
Ah,
I hate this
shit.
quest.
With some more fortune.
You want to do that instead?
No!
It's fine. We're here. We'll do this.
The curse of Oomphy. Fontaine swimming has spoiled me. I'm not gonna run out of stamina, am I? Hey! No! No!
Looking at Mona's ability to literally run on water and choosing instead to dive directly into the ocean.
Where the fuck was I gonna activate that from?
Scry the sky.
Oh, off the beach like I did last time.
Yeah. Much saner option.
Do you have any idea how weird that sounds out of context, Ruby? The saner option to swim is to simply run on the water.
Mona's just built different.
Yeah, it's that funny hat. Love her funny hat. More character designs would be that much better if they had funny hats. I've been thinking of adding a funny hat to my model, actually. But, holy shit, 3D modeling is hard.
Oh God, yeah.
Not even close. I tried making a shape in Blender the other day. I just made like this sad looking like loaf. How the hell did I climb up here the first time? Oh, that's probably how.
We go.
Because the Oculus was like on top of that roof there. But I thought maybe I'd go in from the side. Maybe I'd go in from the side.
You did this to yourself.
I know. I thought maybe I'd go in from the side, right? And then I immediately got told, hey, by the way, it's a cool entrance and all, but I think you're trespassing. I'm like, maybe you can ask one of the guests to invite you. You know, seeing as you're all famous and all. I'm like, all right, sure.
God.
And I need you to understand, I was going at this angle. I did not see him.
No, you jump scared.
I jumped into it like this. And that happened.
Jump scared by
I
John
didn't
Lee.
think I would see you here.
Neither did I, fucko.
Are these two your friends?
Yes, we had the fortune of meeting not
It's
too long
weird
ago.
how
They are
after
quite a
seeing me,
knowledgeable and
you
talented
vanished
pair,
into the
and a
ether.
pleasure to be around.
Deuces.
Traveler, we were just discussing the history of Rex Lapis. Would you like to listen?
You're discussing the history of me.
Fucking bastard.
This, good sir,
No
seems
one
not
knows.
to appreciate the almighty power of the Lord of Geo. As a professional archaeologist, I'm inclined to correct some of his erroneous views.
Oh, Jesus. Well, no one knows better than him.
We are discussing the whereabouts of the first Mora.
The first Mora?
Paimon immediately is perking her ears.
As everyone knows, the Lord of Geo taught the ancient people of Liyue the craft of smelting, creating goods that allowed them to develop trade with the early nations of that time. Today, Liyue holds the sole right to cast Mora in the entire continent of Teyvat. The world's very first Mora should have been cast by the hands of the Lord of Geo himself thousands of years ago.
According to my research, as well as my own hypothesis, I believe that this coin of unique historical significance has been passed down secretly through the years as a kind of token.
What moral lesson am I going to gain from this little side story?
For example,
It's
perhaps the
very
Qixing who
funny
control
to
the Liyue
pretend that you
use it
don't
in
know
some kind of
anything
unknown
about
ceremony
yourself.
they hold when they come to power.
No, no, no. My research indicates that the first Mora coin is not such a simple thing.
Imagine, like, I'm going to describe it from a Christian point of view because that's the only perspective I have.
Yeah.
Imagine you're a priest or something, or some kind of theologist who specializes in
Yeah.
Christianity, and you're sitting across from a dude who's telling you, actually, the way God created the world within 7 days, it was actually done like this and this and this and this. And then you tell the guy, and you're full of shit. I've been studying this for years, and it turns out the guy across from you is God.
Mora is a catalyst. This we all know. Even today, Mora is used in the mystic arts for its curious properties of weapon enhancement. The world's first Mora would no doubt possess the strongest power. My next historical treatise will boldly expound on the newest findings from my intense decade-long
He's
research.
been researching this for a whole decade, Quip. You don't understand.
Being a biologist and then, like, sitting across the table from mitochondrial Eve.
That is, that the Lord of Geo used this original Mora as a catalyst to enhance a dagger and a sword.
That's a topical reference, Ruby.
A dagger and a sword?
Well, buy the book when it comes out to read the full story. For now, I will only reveal this. The one who finds the dagger shall become supreme in Liyue, and the one who finds the sword may be crowned Liyue's sovereign.
I can't say I agree.
I was trying to workshop a joke in the background, but now it's too late.
The brain juice didn't flow fast enough. Zhongli's like, what the hell is this dude talking about?
It was going to be like, I'm going to turn mitochondrial Eve into mitochondrial Steve. It wasn't going anywhere with that.
Let us not speak of the authenticity of the dagger and sword first. But Mora and money came about simply because they are a convenient measure of a contract's value.
I will say, it's pretty insane to think that just because it's the world's oldest coin means it's any more valuable on its sheer base properties than anything else.
I
Rex Lapis just meant for
mean,
Mora
I
to serve
kinda
as a
get
catalyst
sort
for people
of
to
where it's coming
exchange
from,
and
but
trade.
yeah, no, that's ridiculous.
The world's first Mora is probably just an ordinary coin created by Rex Lapis. As for its fate, the same as all Mora, I suspect. It was simply spent somewhere.
You imagine, like, I've collected the first penny ever made. Now I can open a portal directly to Mars.
I think that Mr.
Have met
Hanshaw's
God.
hypothesis seems reasonable. Mr. Zhongli's argument, on the other hand, lacks any evidence. How can you so easily dismiss the Lord of Geo's profound foresight?
By having hindsight, I guess. This is an interesting position to stand in.
No, I am not debating right or wrong.
You can't just
I
tell
am
him,
simply
but he's
stating a
me,
fact.
though.
Enough. Do you think you understand the Lord of Geo more than me?
Actually, he does.
I know but little about history, and I wouldn't dare to brag. But discussion is meaningless if everyone has the same opinion, no?
Well then, answer me this. Long ago,
Yeah, the
when
best he
Liyue
can do is
Harbor
try
was being
and, like,
constructed,
position
the
himself as
Lord of
devil's
Geo
advocate.
taught the people how to build houses. The model home he used to teach them was completely cast from Mora, correct?
Oh, that's what happens when you fake your own fucking death. And can't exactly poke your fucking head out to go, actually.
That is correct, indeed.
Okay, then tell me. Why would the Lord of Geo do something so extravagant if not because of the mystical power that Mora contains?
There's a simple explanation, really. To the god of wealth and commerce, what material is easier to get than Mora?
Oh my god, I think I'm starting to understand this, man.
Oh,
It's like all of these like extravagant things, and it's just like it's just what I had on hand. What else was I gonna do?
I mean, I am talking about Rex Lapis.
Excuse me, sir. I have some questions about archaeology. Can we find somewhere quiet to chat? I mean, if it's okay with you.
I smell a crush.
Oh, it's no problem at all. But may my friend accompany us? Perhaps they could be of some help.
How the fuck am I gonna be of some help? I'm just here for a good story.
Of course.
What
They
could
can
we
come if that's what
possibly
pleases
do
you, sir.
here?
Let's go.
She's quietly seething right now. Head to the stern and ask Wanya about her problem. What's your problem, lady?
What I'm about to say is a bit disrespectful of the Lord of Geo and would draw a lot of angry looks. So it's best to discuss this somewhere quiet. Your argument just now exhibited acuteness of speech and thought. Most importantly, you don't fall for the boasting and acting of the others. You remain objective.
It's almost like he's above all that.
So I have a question for you.
Most.
Perhaps you will answer differently from other scholars. Do you think that all the gods that the Geo Archon killed were evil?
Oh, that's a spicy question.
Let's not analyze it in terms of good versus evil. Rex Lapis placed great
Oh.
importance on the integrity of contracts. So any gods he killed certainly must have broken some kind of contract.
Now, when he's talking about this kind of subject matter, the way he's talking about it matter-of-factly is a little disturbing.
Right.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
Geo wouldn't kill the innocent.
But when I was doing some research, I learned about the legend of the god of salt.
The god of salt. I can only imagine what kind of god that was.
The god of salt, Havria.
Oh, this
was a
quest
very
made
kind
like,
god
got so many
that
fucking
she encountered
screenshots when it
Morax one
came
day in
out.
battle. Morax used a rather underhanded trick to assassinate her.
What? No way.
Glares accusingly.
This bit of history is a long story. But you may not like the truth when you hear it.
Don't worry, please tell me what you know. This event, I've already searched for answers for a long time.
You look a bit embarrassed, Zhongli. Is the story that complicated?
Quite so. I don't know where to begin.
Over here.
Suddenly the
Mr.
Fatui.
Zhongli, I've been looking for you. So you're over here all this time.
The Fatui appears.
Put down your weapon and stay back. Otherwise, Paimon's reporting you to the Millilith.
You know you're standing next to two functional gods here, right?
First of all, I'm not holding a weapon.
Are you talking about Paimon?
I'm talking about me. I'm a functional
No,
god, Ruby.
You are not. You're not.
I am capable of summoning ethereal copies of people I met for 5 minutes. Sometimes
There's
even
no
less.
need to overreact now. I'm simply
Well,
an
just last
archaeological
week,
researcher
Raiden
from
whooped your ass
Snezhnaya.
the last
I'm not here for
Tuesday.
trouble.
Yeah, but then I summoned 3 Elvine allies from beyond the rift who were coincidentally all also Archons.
The Fatui say that every time.
But this time, I registered with the Liyue Ministry of Civil Affairs. I could show you the official documentation if you want to see it. I will be conducting an archaeological survey here, the results of which will all be shared with the ministry. I heard that Wangsheng Funeral Parlor had a consultant named Zhang Li, with immense knowledge of ancient history and archaeology. So I paid Wangsheng Funeral Parlor a handsome amount to hire Zhang Li as my own consultant while I'm in town.
Do you think he had to forge, like, credentials?
So you mean to say that
What,
this
you
is
mean
work
like
for the
he
Wangsheng
has
Funeral
forged papers for his
Yes?
name?
Yeah, like a fake birth certificate, maybe even a fake degree. That kind of stuff.
Maybe. I don't know if the fucking Leeway's record keeping is that in depth just yet.
Oh, he should consider himself lucky then. What should we do?
Well, since it's work, I don't have a choice. A consultant of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor must respect their duty.
Of course you would be such a reasonable man. Well then, let's head out now, shall we?
Wait, if you are studying archaeology, can I go too? I am also a scholar in this field, so I can help.
This is the world's strongest intern.
That will give us a chance to continue the topic we were just discussing. Oh, and you should tag along too.
Why? I don't know shit about archaeology.
This experience may be of help to you
I'm
on
a
your
master
future
of
adventures.
archaeology.
It is a story from before the rise of the Seven. Although the god of salt has already perished, it will still be a meaningful experience for your journey.
Wait. This is an archaeological expedition, not a tour group. That's too many people.
It's 2 and maybe the Paimon.
But this friend of mine has a treasure-finding talent, surpassed by no one. It will surely be of great help to us.
Oh? What talent?
Oh, you have no idea, buddy boy.
If my friend espies a treasure chest, they will absolutely find a way to open it.
Hey, Paimon's good at that too.
You're good at pulling the treasure out of the chest once it's open.
Wow, that is quite enticing.
Good job, Paimon. You're the best.
Well, let's go. There's no time to waste. When the Overlord of the Vortex was crushed by the Jade Chamber recently, perhaps something of interest was washed ashore. An ancient artifact would be good. Traces of ancient activity would be great. But a piece of the god's limb would be even better. Who knows what surprises we may find.
I don't like the tone he said that with. It sounded a
It's
little
fine.
ominous. Oh, good. That's what this place is for. I was like, we never
Yes,
came
it
here for
is.
the plot.
Yes, this is what it's for.
Thank God for teleportation.
This place looks so ordinary. Can we really find anything valuable here?
Huh? Paimon thinks it looks really grand.
I don't mean the scenery, but rather that there should be something out of the ordinary. A big battle did just occur and all, and I don't even know where to begin looking here.
Guyan Stone Forest is actually the perfect place to be, if you wish to learn about the gods or the history of the Archon War. Legend has it that Rex Lapis threw spears made of large rock into the sea here, piercing and crushing the overlord of the Vortex.
Is he saying that all these mountains are where he fucking stabbed the fucking Cthulhu? 'Cause that's pretty fucking
Correct.
hardcore.
After many years of wind erosion,
That's what the stone
those
forest is.
stone
It's fucking
spears have
massive
turned into
stone
the
pillars
unique
they
rock
just chucked
formations
into
we
the
see
sea.
now.
What do you think Zhongli's hit rate is?
These mountains were the Lord of Geo's weapons?
What do you mean his hit rate? Do you see the size of those things?
They still could have missed. You
What
never
we
know.
see now is just the part of them that
Halfway
remains.
out.
The stone spears hurled by Rex Lapis all those years ago were much greater, both in number and in size.
Oh, Jesus.
But due to the different angles they landed at, their large centers of mass, erosion by seawater, and years of gravity, many of them have been completely swallowed by the sea. So besides wind erosion, the initial collapsing of the stone spears also played a big part in the formation of Guyan Stone Forest.
Well, a god able to fight one so powerful as Rex Lapis was certainly very strong in its own right.
This dude is doing a fucking terrible job at hiding his intentions.
Indeed.
It's
This is where the
fine.
value lies in research at Guyan Stone Forest. Most of the objects from that time were lost to the sea. But the gigantic waves created by the overlord of the Vortex have given those sunken objects a chance to see the light of day again.
So you're saying that if we look carefully, we'll be able to get very, very rich. Rich with archaeological knowledge and historical
Thank you,
value,
Clement.
yes?
You're very,
That's all
very,
I seek in
Very
life.
subtle.
Well, since we brought so many people, I think it would be best to split up and look.
The Fachui smartest
Most-
grunt.
Okay then,
Smartest
I will go with my
Fatui
friend
grunt.
here. Although I have a smattering of knowledge in various disciplines, when it comes to archaeology, I can't compete with the expert here.
Huh? Me?
What's the matter? This is your profession. Why are you so surprised?
I get it. I'll escort him then.
Okay. If we find anything valuable or rare, let's meet on the shore opposite from here.
Imagine getting put on the spot by God.
I'd cry.
The ancient god probably left behind lots of elemental marks. Following them should make our search much easier.
Sitting across the table from God and going,
You see
but
what it's
I don't know too much about biology. What about you, Ruby? Can you tell us a bit more about the bacteria?
What about bacteria?
Oh, you know, how they
Small-
reproduce under
there's-
temperature conditions. You know, all that stuff.
Some of them like it, and some of them don't. I hope that was helpful.
I would probably die.
Bond is strong.
Okay. Yeah, let's just get the treasure. Screw it.
Shadows of
Oh, that's part of the quest.
Bonds revealed by
How coincidence.
Yeah, there you go.
My damage is steadily going up because I've been able to level talents again. Thanks, Raiden.
royal decree. Why are there enemies here?
Guyan Stone Forest is a place where a god was defeated, and its remnants still affect the area to this day.
Is the Raiden Shogun?
What are these dudes doing back here? Oh, it's literally just that? Oh god, it is. I was like, is that a bug or is that something sticking out?
They're gathering together here.
This is
But
insane.
why?
See that
Oh god, not
object in the
these!
center?
You got the
Perhaps it
sack.
emits the remnant strength of the god. That would certainly attract them. The hydromonic monsters. I have a contract and must put my personal feelings aside. Go ahead. Defeat them and recover the relic.
Get hyperboomed, all of you, you fucking
just a
disgusting
stone's
creatures!
But its design is quite unique. It should be enough to garner some information. Let's head back.
Get splashed, idiots.
You call yourself a scholar of archaeology?
Uh.
You can't even recognize this or that. What are you good for?
You've got
We
an
all have our
ancient
areas of
relics.
expertise. I already tried very
AKA some
hard to
garbage we
explain.
found floating in the ocean.
God. Although that does bring up a depressing thought. Like, could you imagine how many, like, priceless relics have been lost in the sea?
There was an article a while back. I forget when it was. It was a few years ago where it was just like a fucking ship transporting a bunch of like valuable historical pieces, just fucking dumped all of them in the ocean. They're just gone.
Great, that's the stuff I love to hear. History being
Yeah.
erased by total incompetence.
This girl just keeps bragging about how she's an archaeologist, but she doesn't even know anything about the surrounding ruins. I even know more than her. She left me to rely solely on guessing, experience, to find anything valuable to take back. Ugh, what a waste of time.
Rely solely on guessing, huh?
I've just been researching the god of salt, so I'm not familiar with sea relics. Is that so strange?
One shouldn't lack general knowledge in their field. I mean, Ruby, what do you specialize in?
Microbiology.
But you still know about general biology, right?
Yes, of course. That's a prerequisite.
And you! You kept asking about how much Mora everything is worth. Can the value of relics only